Thanks for joining us on the news at 10. A federal high court in Abuja has ordered the Attorney General of the Federation to reopen investigation and prosecution of those suspected to have murdered the founder of Newswatch Magazine, Dele Giwa, in 1986. While delivering judgment in a suit filed by the Incorporated Trustees of Media Rights Agenda, Justice Inyang Ekwo held that the Chief Law Officer of the Federation is under obligation to prosecute and penalize killers of media practitioners in the country. Judiciary correspondent Celestina Area reports.
According to International Press Institute, a total of 45 journalists were killed globally in connection with their work in 2021. Also, a 2021 Press Freedom Report revealed that the media industry recorded 7 unresolved killings, 300 violations and abuses affecting 500 journalists, media workers and media houses since 2015 under the administration of former President Muhammadu Buhari.
And sustaining population immunity.
Some of these journalists are Zachariah Issa, reporter for Nigerian Television Authority in Borno State. He was killed by Boko Haram insurgents. Bayo Onhu, he worked for The Guardian as a political reporter and assistant news editor. He was killed in Lagos in 2009. Todoe Salem, reporter with Vanguard newspaper, he was declared Mason and later found dead in November 2021. One among many unresolved murders of journalists is that of Dele Giwa, editor and founder of Newswatch Magazine. He was killed by a parcel bomb in his home at Ikeja, Lagos in 1986. Now, Justice Inyang Ekwo has ordered the federal government to reopen its case and commence prosecution. Apart from Dele Giwa, the court ordered that killings of other journalists in the discharge of their lawful duties must be investigated and perpetrators brought to book in line with the provisions of the law. The federal government has been ordered to ensure adequate protection and safety of lives of journalists as enshrined in Section 39 and 33 of the Constitution and Articles 4 and 9 of the African Charters on Human and People's Rights. Celestina Area, TVC News, Abuja.
For more on the suit, Executive Director, International Press Center, Lanre Arugundade, joins me on the news. Thanks for joining us on the news at 10. Is this a sign that justice is in the pipeline?
Well, the judgment gives some hope that justice could be in the pipeline. More importantly, it sends a message that perpetrators of atrocities against journalists should not think that they will get away with it, no matter how long. The question now would be how this case gets prosecuted, that the Office of the Attorney General and Minister of Justice of the Federation will take up this matter. There will be no appeal, expectedly, and we can hope, like I said, that perhaps justice will be finally done as far as this long list of journalists are concerned, and of course, in particular, that of Dele Giwa, who was killed by a parcel bomb way back in 1986, a very, very dastardly act, if I might say.
Indeed. And what is the import of this to the protection of journalists, which is one of your key campaigns in the International Press Center?
Well, I think it matters a lot because when we go out there to build the capacity of journalists to do investigative reporting, to do fact-checking, and in fact, to hold government accountable, they regularly raise the problem of their safety, and that sometimes they get discouraged because of threats. But when we have instances like this where the court is saying investigate these matters, first is we expect that to discourage those who think that, those who make it a habit to attack journalists, and then encourage current practitioners to know that, well, even if as a result of this profession, things happen to me, I know that, the law will be there to fight for me. So for us, it's something that it's quite encouraging. And like I said, we are hopeful that this case would be pursued to its logical conclusion. And we naturally have to commend media rights agenda for taking this initiative. This will be the second landmark case that they have initiated. The first is about the fact that NBC should not be arbitrarily fining, media organizations, broadcast media, and now we have this one. So they've really done something significant, I must say, on behalf of the media in Nigeria.
Right then, Executive Director, International Press Center, Lanre Arogundade, thank you for talking to us on TVC News at 10.
Thank you very much.